You are born in pre-Islamic Arabia. You are a girl. And before you are even named, your fate is already decided. You are considered shame. And shame in this world is buried alive. This is not a metaphor. This is not exaggeration. This is reality. In parts of the Arabian Peninsula before the 7th century, a newborn girl is not welcomed with joy. She is met with silence, with tension, with fear. Your mother holds you close, but her hands tremble. Not because she does not love you, but because she knows what you represent in the eyes of the tribe. To many, you are weakness. You are vulnerability. You are future loss. Some fathers decide immediately. They do not wait. They do not hesitate. They take you away from the tents. The sand is cool beneath the night sky. You are wrapped tightly, unable to move, unable to understand. And the earth closes over you. This practice has a name: female infanticide, the burial of daughters alive. It is done to preserve honor, to avoid humiliation, to protect reputation. If you die, the family survives. If you live, you are a risk. But let us say you are lucky. Let us say your father hesitates, or your mother cries loud enough, or tradition loses. Just this once, you are spared. If you survive the grave, your life is not safe. It is simply extended. You grow up knowing you were almost erased, that your life began as a debate, that your existence had to be justified. Childhood is brief for girls like you. While boys learn pride, strength, and poetry, you learn obedience. You fetch water beneath the burning sun. You grind grain until your hands crack and bleed. You serve quietly, because quiet girls survive longer. You are taught to lower your eyes, to soften your voice, to disappear when men speak. Your body does not belong to you. It belongs to your father, and one day it will belong to your husband. Marriage is not love. It is a transaction. You may be promised before puberty, sometimes before you understand what marriage even is. The man you are given to may be twice your age, sometimes more. He may already have wives. He may be harsh. It does not matter. Your value lies in what the marriage brings to the tribe: alliances, protection, and status. Your happiness is irrelevant. Pregnancy comes early, too early. Your body is not ready, but readiness is not required. Pain is expected, and suffering is normal. Death is accepted. Many girls do not survive childbirth. They bleed, they weaken, they die quietly. Their names are forgotten. Their stories are never told. If you survive, your world grows smaller. You live inside tents and homes, seen but rarely heard, fed but not valued, alive but unprotected. You work endlessly, cooking, cleaning, carrying, serving. Mistakes are punished, sometimes with words, sometimes with hands, sometimes with silence. If your husband dies, you do not gain freedom, you gain danger. A young widow is suspicious. A woman without protection is considered shameful. Your fate depends on male relatives who may resent you. You cannot inherit, you cannot choose, you cannot refuse. Your testimony holds little weight. Your pain is easily dismissed, and there is always fear. Not just fear of marriage, not just fear of childbirth, fear of honor. If you are accused, fairly or not, of bringing shame, your life can end suddenly, quietly, without consequence. Honor killings are not crimes here. They are traditions, justifications, accepted endings. So you learn to survive by shrinking, by staying silent, by becoming invisible. Years pass. Hardship ages you faster than time. Your youth fades quickly. You live in a world that rarely asks who you are, only how much you can endure. And yet, near the end of this era, something begins to change. Caravans carry more than goods. They carry ideas, whispers, stories. A new message begins to spread across the desert. It speaks of dignity, of accountability, of the sanctity of life. It condemns burial. It challenges tradition. It questions honor. But you are born before this change takes hold. You live in the world that came before, the world where your life was conditional, negotiable, disposable. You were born a girl in pre-Islamic Arabia. If you survived being buried alive, it was not because the world was kind. It was because chance intervened. And every year you lived after that was an act of quiet resistance in a society that never expected you to survive at all.